on that list, and you can include Anthony Edwards in the conversation. He had 43 in a masterpiece in Game 1. Minnesota without Rudy Gobert for Game 2. He celebrated the birth of his first child Monday morning. No way Denver's falling down 0-2 on its home floor, right?
Right.
Look at Karl Anthony Towns. Can't get over him, can't get around him, go right through him. Jamal Murray, understandably wanted a foul call. Cat scratch fever, Minnesota up by 3. Later in the first, Anthony Edwards right at Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, who is down in pain. No call. Michael Malone, our Pats' heads are falling off. But you want to talk about restraint? Mark Davis didn't even tee him up.
Nothing.
Back to the bench. Denver down 8 after 1. Early second quarter, the lead is 13. Aaron Gordon, no. Minnesota the other way. Karl Anthony Towns, 3 of 5 from behind the arc. Minnesota is up 16. And then they've got the 6th man of the year, Naz Reid, who played outstanding defense on Jamal Murray, who was brutal again in this game. 3 of 18 from the field. And on the other end, Nickeil Alexander-Walker made 4 threes. Minnesota was 13 of 33 from deep. Late second quarter, Towns denied. But look at the second effort. And then the third effort to put it up and in. And then, take a look at this. Heating pad on the floor. What's a heating pad doing on the floor? Well, Jamal Murray, who was ice cold, fired it onto the floor. So all sorts of frustration in the middle of a 21-3 Minnesota run. Still later in the first half, Edwards all the way. The Ant-Man had 27, dished out 7 dimes. Under a minute to go in the second. Mike Conley, the strip of Porter Jr. Edwards, how about a 26-point halftime deficit for Denver? Most in Nuggets playoff history. It didn't get much better in the third. 28-point game. Look at Ant-Man. The lead was 30. Denver shot 35%, Minnesota 50%. Denver had as many assists as it did turnovers, 16. Chris Finch and the Wolves head back to Minnesota up 2-love.